I hope you're doing well today. This is Amanda Rose Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. This is a reading for the earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Please like, share and subscribe if you feel compelled to do so. It really helps to nurture and grow this channel. When I first started up this channel, I wasn't in the right place to do it, and now I'm back, so that's why there's been a little bit of quite a big gap in things, in putting videos out. So I am back. I hope that you're all doing well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have any of those signs in an earth sign, this video is for you. Please take what is feeling right, is fitting your situation. Don't try and make anything fit. It just doesn't work like that. Also, I put the elements together because I find that no matter, say if you're a Virgo and you know, your other signs, your other placements are in other signs, the elements all work together well, and there's parts we can learn things from other signs in general, but I think the elements really complement each other well, and we can learn something. And for me, it's more comprehensible for me for them to feel together. So, okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, when I was meditating on your energy, Taurus, I was feeling like there was a lot of playfulness, a lot of enjoyment to be had. Like, you might be coming out of a period of time where you felt like you just needed to enjoy the fruits of your labour. You've put a lot of hard work into something, or maybe just into life in general, and you just needed to have a bit of fun. And from that, there is, you are refreshed for a new beginning. If you think of the harvest, there's all the hard work, but then actually enjoying the fruit of the labour is really important as well. It's not just about the cycle to get there, it's about enjoying it too, like tasting the fruit. And also you can see where, like, say if you've worked really hard on nurturing something, you taste it and you're sort of sampling the goods at the same time. You can see where you can improve on something, what's good about something. You can evaluate things more. And I do feel like this is you're just coming out of, you're either in a period of play and enjoyment, and yes, having a bit of enjoyment. Because there's something new coming up, and you know quite well. Okay. Yeah. The Seven of Wands, fire energy, and it can be, if you look at the picture, it's like the person is standing on the higher ground and they are having to sort of defend themselves in some way. But there's lots of sticks there, and there's just you on that. So you could be a bit of a trailblazer. You might be getting judgment. You might be feeling a little bit of judgment for enjoying yourself, for taking that time. But you know what? You don't have to. I wouldn't take it to heart, Taurus. The Star card is the healing card. It's all about reconnecting, and although it can be like a community, it can be like your support group or whatever, I feel like this is just something that's needed to happen, and you don't have to explain that to anybody, okay? The healing is in, it's in full motion. Let's get some more. Oh, the cards are very... slidey today. Okay, can you clarify this star card, please, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, by the star. Yes. So at the moment, I do feel like you might feel a little shaken by like, oh, is this the right thing to do? Like, should I be taking time off? Should I be enjoying myself? There could be a little bit of guilt there, but that's absolutely needed. Like, by doing this, you're connecting up with a different kind of support. It's maybe your own support, like being true to yourself. Or you could just be like, if you go and try something new, you might form a new friendship group, just a new community. You might see a new community that is like for you, or you could just be delving into a bit of meditation. Of course, the star card is about self-healing. That's cool. Yeah. Working out the kinks. There is conflict about this, but I don't know if this feeling is you being really hard on yourself about taking this time, or if it is genuinely people, a bit of backlash, a bit of conflict, a bit of heated, like the 5 of Wands is fire again, and it's the 5 and the 7s. Oh man, for me, they always come out together. It's those awkward after the even numbers. So after 6, 7, and after 4, there's 5. These unbalanced numbers, but they are so important. Again, this is part of that cycle of enjoying. There's something that needs to be enjoyed even in this time. If it feels, it just feels a bit like you just feel, I just feel like that you could feel judged in whatever way, whether it's you judging yourself or there's something starting again, something new. So I guess to try not to carry that feeling, even if you are being judged, hey, try not to take that forward into whatever your, new beginning, all right? The 9 of Cups, because that would affect this wish fulfillment with this new beginning. So if you are trying to start something new, obviously the new beginnings card indicates that, but it's just, it wouldn't be wise to get embroiled in other crap, okay? Something that's, if somebody is projecting their own, if someone's jealous of like you taking some time off, if someone's, giving you sort of, if you're picking up on bad vibes from that, it's not wise to take that on, okay? You want this new beginning, it really doesn't want to be tainted by the bad vibes in the water, okay? You could be picking up on stuff. So fire and water. One more card, please. Tell me about this new beginning. Any more about the new beginning for Taurus? Yeah, it's a strategy. It's just a plan. It's something that you might just need time off to see what the strategy is. Although I feel like you have something up your sleeve and you just want to be in a clear headspace to take it forward. Again, coming back to that sort of harvest analogy, it's you have to, this time off, or this time to play and enjoy and just, it's kind of working away, but a good, like, it's not, it'd be a shame if it was stressful play time, really, or enjoyment time, because you can really glean a lot from this time for if it's a business plan, if it's how you want to move forward in relationships. Could be anything. You really do need this time, Taurus. You need this time. You will get good, you know, the juice from it will be good. You'll be able to just to make more informed decisions, see what's really best for you. Can I have one more to seal off this reading, please, for Taurus? One more of the Earth magic cards. Innocence. Yeah, a bit of just, yeah, really basking in the sun. See how that person, the kids there, playtime, they're out there playing, okay? They're enjoying the natural things in life. I wouldn't let adulthood bog you down at this time, because there's plenty, you know, in life. There's so much time for being super responsible and, like, you know, feeling those duties, like those responsibilities that we have to adhere to, and, you know, deadlines we have to meet and stuff. This is a time to just really connect with that playfulness. It says innocence, but I'm feeling more of the childlike, just enjoyment, the senses. Taurus, you love reconnecting with the senses, the simple pleasures. Take the time, Taurus. Okay, great. So we are moving on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. I was picking up before, again, something that is maybe difficult. There's your cards there. Something that might be a bit sticky, tricky to let go of before for Virgo. Yeah, something that is weighing something off, because yeah, it's like, is this the best decision? Having to make a solid move, a solid decision, having to stand alone in something. I don't mean like you're on your own in life or whatever, but there is a very, like, getting the Virgo card, the Hermit card with the Strength card, it's like really are having to look at things in the cold morning light, okay? And I feel like at the moment you're doing that, there is something that needs to come in, or is wanting to be born. It could be, I mean, the Empress card is about can symbolize pregnancy, but in general, again, it's that thing of the birth cycle, life, something new, something needs to be let go of to let something in. And it's trusting in those cycles and those seasons. The Two of Pentacles, humming and hawing, like, how you know what needs to be done, but I feel there is a stickiness around how to do it. With this Empress card, she's kind of relaxed, she's comfy, she's no matter what, like, she's okay, you know? She's okay no matter what. It doesn't mean that there aren't things that could make a situation slightly better or slightly worse, but she doesn't really get into her head about things. She more just, there's the slow moving undertone that will happen regardless, okay? All this emotion in the background is confusing as hell. I'm feeling this, and it's like, well, what do I do? Standing alone, having strength to make a decision and to stand by it regardless of the decision, okay? Please, can we have a little bit more? The strength that's needed, this decision. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in reverse, might I add. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. It feels like a very heavy decision. Something that is really, feels quite heavy. Yeah, this is like, oops. The Ten of Cups, something that might have, I feel like it's something that may have made you happy at one point. The idea of something, or even the actuality of something, made you happy at some point, and now it just doesn't seem to be. It's not enjoyable anymore, and you feel like it could potentially lead back to something where you feel. The Five of Pentacles is a card of like being out in the cold, feeling poor, whether that's money wise, emotionally, just feeling like a lack feeling. So it could be something that I feel like it's something that has brought you joy in the past, fulfillment, but I guess maybe now it might not be, and you don't know what to do about it. You're wondering, is it a cycle? Is it a time? Is it a period to ride out, or is it something that I need to? Is it something that I need to let go of? Okay, so you are in a deep mode. You're in your mode, the mode. Virgo, going in, reflecting, taking that time. Peace. You want peace. Peace about the situation. But you are... Do you know what? I feel like you do know. You know what you need to do, Virgo. It's just, again, how do I do it? This does seem like there is... It's the practicality. There's the practicality with something. It's like, I really know I need to do this to move forward. This is what I need to do practically. It's just how, when. So you could just be taking the time. That Empress energy, it could just, and the Hermit could literally just be waiting for the right time. Okay. Finding the strength to actually do the thing, you know. Make the decision. Do the thing. Let me get one more for. What's this? Okay. For Virgo. This decision. Yeah, it's something that really doesn't really. It's a choice, obviously. The Lovers is about a heartfelt choice, something that is true to you. It's like when the Lovers is upright, we're moving from the card of Gemini. When it's in reverse, it's not moving from that space. When it's in its upright, it is obviously moving from a place, the heartfelt place. Maybe that's what you need to do, like really just take that time. Take this time. You're in this mode now, okay? You are in the mode. And no matter what, if there's something that you need to cut out of your life, or something that you need to do, something that you need to bring in, but it's going to change things. The 5 is about change. You know, just if you are in this time, in this like reflective, restorative time, just check in and you know, just really let your heart speak for a bit, even if it's just to you. The decision, it feels like it's taking on a life of its own anyway. So it could just be a matter of time, really. It's seal this off. Invocation. Okay. Ceremony. So there's that. It does feel like taking that time. If you do need to like physically let something go, or you want to physically bring something in, taking the time, sitting down, just really being with that thought, with that just being in that space for an allotted amount of time. And you can, I mean, the moons, the stages of the moon, like a full moon or a new moon. I guess if you want to let go of something, maybe wait for a full moon. And if you want to bring something in, go with a new moon. But yeah, the strength is there, and it's a decision that you feel, you know, has to be made. It just feels like when. Okay, Virgo, that's yours. Reading. Now let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, I was feeling about your reading that there is the autumnal equinox. Obviously we're in summer right now, but it's like you feel the autumn coming, and this might not be the actual, you know, the season. It might be an emotional season for you. You just feel something, a certain season is coming for you, and you can feel it. Yeah, and you could really be I don't want to sound too negative at all, but it could be that you are anticipating this season, this shedding, this certain thing that you always go through. It could be like this is a cycle that you go through every so often, and it could actually be autumn. You know, autumn can be a difficult time, the end of summer, just leading into winter. It could be like, you know, a time that you're not necessarily looking forward to. It takes us out. It's something that, yeah, you might close up at this time. The Four of Pentacles is, it's like you just don't want to go into that stage again, because you've worked quite hard to get where you are and to feel this stability. The fours, again, what I was saying before, is that the four are a stable number, they're an even number, and it's like you might not feel ready to mentally, like with all this air, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. It's like you might not feel ready. You might not feel ready to go into that, to go to that place again, or to that level, or whatever it is. Tell me about this cycle, please. Again, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you have, it's kind of something that's needed though, and you know it. You might get growth from it. Yeah, it doubles. Yeah, it's a process with the Six of Wands. It's a process that the Emperor is a four as well. It's a process that kind of gets you, it really challenges you, okay? I'm getting that it does challenge you, but somehow something could come, something good comes of it, something useful, something really useful. It's those skills that, you know, we don't have to use very often perhaps, but when we do, it's like, oh God, that's so uncomfortable, or it's a challenge for me. Like, that's a challenge for me. But you know, I don't see that you're avoiding it though. I don't know, and maybe you can't avoid it, but the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like you can never see the outcome of the situation. And I guess I don't want to be that person who's like, you need to visualize. I really don't like all that stuff. It's not really it's not really for me. However, if it is helpful for you to try and even just know that it's just something that comes around and it will pass, like the seasons, it passes, you know. But again, I do see like something comes of it, something that you thought you couldn't do, something that you think you might always think, oh, I can't do this again, or I can't, I'm not strong enough, or I can't control this, or it's just something that needs to be challenged every now and again. Tell me about this Emperor, actually. It's Emperor energy. Devil. So this Capricorn, this is your card. It's something, yeah, it's something that comes out, it rears its head, and then you somehow manage to gain wisdom from it. I nearly said win then. You somehow manage to gain wisdom, insight from it, and then it's like, oh, I'm glad. Now, yeah, it's like refining those skills, using those skills that we don't normally have to use often. This could be anything really. It could be an emotional challenge, having to exercise our discernment, our good judgment, in terms of work or relationships. It's like you're being challenged. You feel like maybe you're not your essence, but who you are as, and what's the word? Your agency, like how you use your agency. Yeah, that's coming out. So it's like that's being challenged, questioned. Oh, you feel that way, and it's like, oh God, not this crap again. But like I say, it somehow comes out. It works out well, okay, or it will. That's what the cards are saying. But yeah, that's a release. One of these. Earth Magic for Capricorn, please, to seal off this. Breathe. Yeah. Autumn equinox, release, breathe. It's like, I know it's coming, I know this is coming, and it always comes around that this maybe, maybe you've picked up on little, you've known it's been coming up or leading to this point. It's just, it's just time. So the best thing you can do is breathe into it, and yeah, again, let it release. It has a natural pace, and as long as you're able to exercise those skills in a way that's healthy, and obviously not too extreme or too much for you, it will work out, and you will feel just better for it in some way. Okie doke. Thank you very much, Earth signs. I hope there was something in there for you guys. Just little mini reads this month. And yes, I'll see you next month. Have a great July. Bye.